Kevin, how'd you think? What's your analysis of this one?
Say it again?
What is your analysis of this game? What was the difference, do you think, down the stretch?
You mean the difference between the two games that we played here?
No, the difference, why you won. Just execution down the stretch.
I'm a little bit out of it. Just tonight, man, it was just, two teams, just throwing punches, really. To be honest, I thought when we were up, we was aggressive. Obviously, they was going to make a run, and got a lot of free throws in that run, got a lot of layups in that run. He was able to get some transition. Once we got that under control, I felt like we got back aggressive. The play calling was all over the place as far as the refs and that, and I thought both teams played through it. And then when we had to, we got stops.
Is it hard, Kevin, knowing what a foul is during the game, and playing, not knowing what's going to be called or being aggressive or backing off?
It is, but you know what? You have to put the refs in a position to make some calls. Doc stressed us to stay aggressive. At times it is difficult, but you can't decipher on your aggression and how aggressive you are, especially during a run. Defensively you want to be in sync, but you can't let them decipher on how you are. I thought we kept our composure pretty well and finished the game off.
What are your thoughts on both Paul and LeBron being out at the end of the game?
Wow.
Say that again.
What are your thoughts on both Paul and LeBron sitting out at the end?
I have no thoughts on that. It's fouls.
How did things change for you, Kevin, when Paul does go out, though, for the team?
It changes when Paul goes out. The scores. Rajon, myself, Ray. Everybody has to pick up the load a little bit as far as be more offensive minded. Like I've always said, y'all, we are a defensive team that can score the basketball. And when Paul goes out, Rajon knows to be a lot more aggressive. Ray knows to be a lot more aggressive. We encourage MP. I think Keith was in there in the latter part of the game to stay aggressive. But as long as we're making stops, man, we can turn it over into some easy offense. And we're a hard team to beat at times.
Kevin, can you talk about just it being a chess match out there, just the mental aspect of the game, especially guarding D. Wade? It seemed like you guys didn't trap him as much, as hard as you did the last two games. Just talk about how you guys are able to keep him guessing out there.
It's a hit and miss with him, man. Great players, you try to just slow him down. Try to limit his layups and his easy baskets, help fuel his confidence. But players like D. Wade, man, they're going to continue to shoot the ball. They're going to continue to put pressure on your defense. He did that for 4 quarters. It's what it is, man.
You guys finding a way to win again here, Kevin. It's 2-2 now. How do you look at it as you move forward?
Like we've been looking at it, one game at a time, and now we have to go down here and in a crazy environment, and that's what it is, and adapt.
Kevin, can you talk about Chitris' 2 offensive rebounds at the end of the game?
Say it again?
Can you talk about Chitris' 2 offensive rebounds at the end of the game?
MP's 2 offensive rebounds were huge, man. They was huge. They was totally momentum swingers. And I think he's been a little bit hard on himself throughout this whole ordeal. Very, 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 very passionate player. And he helps us in many different ways. And tonight, not only defensively, but he was so active on the boards. Gave us a chance to really wrap the game up.
Thank you, folks. Thank you, folks.
Say it again?
You told me that you guys are pretty tight.
MP?
Yeah.
I'm tight with everybody in here.
How much of a factor was the home crowd for you tonight?
The jungle.
The effing jungle.
The jungle.